Whoa, hope you're doing well today. Well, you can see several things in front of me. Got some vinegar, mustard, rubbing alcohol, and the old hickory. We're going to be doing a forced patina coming right up. Well, we're going to be doing a forced patina on this, and the first thing we have to do is clean this all up, make sure there's no oil or anything on here, and we'll be doing that down along the tang also, just so we can get down into the crack there a little bit. So let me get set up and we'll start washing this down or wiping this down with some alcohol. Make sure we get it all nice and clean so the patina takes good. So let me get the camera moved so you can get a good bird's eye view, and we'll get right back to you. Take two. Alright, well, this is the K-bar sheath and the old hickory knife that we did I guess you can't see that. It's too close. Okay. Anyway, we did a video on this. We'll put a link up here in the corner, and you can go and take a look at that after watching this video. So we'll put the sheath aside. We're not doing anything on it today. And what we got to do is we got to start out by cleaning this all off really good with some isopropyl alcohol. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with some Q-tips, because I want to make sure I get all along the tang here, around the sides, and down at the base. I've seen a lot of people when they do this, they don't get the base cleaned too well and the patina doesn't stick. So we're going to be making sure we get this all really nice and cleaned up. So what we're going to do is we'll start with a Q-tip and we'll just kind of go right along this edge here, right across the spine and across this edge. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is taking stuff off there, so we are getting that cleaned up. And then what we'll do is we got some cleaning patches. Took those out of the gun cleaning kit. And then what we'll do is we'll take these and just go over the whole knife a few times with a few of these patches. Make sure we get all that oil and everything off of there. We'll take the Q-tips and rub those down along the spine also. You can see, I think you can see that quite a bit of stuff coming off from there. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this all cleaned up, and then we'll get right back to you. Okay, well, we got this all nice and clean. Don't want to touch the blade, get oil on it. But we went over a few times with the rubbing alcohol, cleaned it all up. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some paper towel. Let me see if I can rip this easily. Okay. We're going to take some paper towel and we're going to wrap this all the way up, right up to the blade, or the handle there. And just kind of get it all nice and neat. Well, I don't know about neat, but get it all wrapped up good. Now we don't want to get this handle all black. So we're just going to do, I'd say probably about 15 minutes and see how it looks. So what we're going to do now is we're going to saturate this paper towel with vinegar, which will start putting the patina on there. The reason we don't want it all black is because we're going to be coming back and we're going to be doing some designs on here. This is just to get a base patina. That way the whole knife is protected. And the reason we do this is to help from it rusting, plus putting some nice designs. Okay, let's start putting some vinegar on here. We're just going to put this on very slowly, so, well, maybe not. And we just have this on the cardboard to protect the table. Okay, we got that side all the way up to there. Put a little bit more on this side. Oops. And then what we'll do is we'll cut away, set the timer for about 15 minutes, come back, unwrap this, and see how it's turning out. Alright, well, we got that all soaked down pretty good. Both sides. And my hands smell like, I don't know if you colored Easter eggs back in the days, but you used to mix vinegar in there. That's what vinegar always reminds me of. That and spinach. My mom always used to put a little capful of vinegar in the spinach. Anyway, we'll let that go, and we'll get back to you in about 15 minutes. Alexa, 15-minute timer. Alright, it's been 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and pull this off carefully so we don't cut ourselves. And we'll wipe this down a little bit. Now we're not worried about the tang right now. We're going to do that with the mustard at the end. Alright, you can remember how nice and shiny that was. And now it's got this nice looking textured finish to it. What we're going to do is we're going to take this over to the sink, wash this off a little bit, and we'll be right back. Alright, well, we went over the sink and washed this off. Got all the vinegar off of it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start doing some decorations on it. And what I'm going to be using is some toothpicks, I think, a couple of matchsticks, and maybe a Q-tip. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put a design on here. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. But what I would like to see, if you've ever seen the swords and stuff that look like they've been layered and stamped, I want to do something like that along the edge here, maybe work up into here. I'm not sure yet, still thinking, but I think that's what we'll do. And we might do a separate type of a design on the other side. But for this side right here, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do just a kind of a squiggly pattern coming down. And let's get the mustard out. Got a little thing here to squirt some in. Now they say you can use almost any kind of mustard. And I really didn't have any mustard, so I went and picked some up, and it just happens to be a honey mustard dipping sauce. Sounded tasty. So we'll put some of that out here. Ooh, it's pretty watery compared to regular mustard. So now let's see. Well, it's gonna stick a little bit. We're gonna try this right down here. Well, maybe we're not. Okay. Let's try the matchstick. There we go. I hope this mustard works just like regular mustard. We'll find out, I reckon. I think we're gonna have to go to the Q-tip because that's not holding the mustard. This is gonna make a lot fatter design though, I think. We'll find out anyway. You're going right along with me on this because I've never done this before. I've put a forced patina on a knife before. In fact, I'll put a link up here in the corner to where I did my Mora knife. We're just going to do one side for right now and see how this comes out. If it don't come out good, we'll figure out a different design. And if this mustard doesn't work, we'll find something else, another way to do this. Like I said, I don't know if this mustard is going to work or not. I've seen people use French's mustard and all different kinds, so I figured I'd give this one a try. Plus, like I said, it sounded tasty. Anyway, we're gonna let that sit for about 20 minutes, I reckon. And then we'll come back and see how it turned out. So we'll get back to you here in about 20 minutes. See how this side turns out. Well, it's been about 20 minutes. And I don't think this kind of mustard's gonna work. But we'll go ahead and wipe that off and see if it did anything. It doesn't look like it did though. Oh, it did. Oh, it's a surprise. It didn't look like it was doing anything, but it did. Can you see that? A little bit of a design on there. Not very dark. I think we're gonna have to do it again and maybe leave it on just a little bit longer. But I was quite surprised that actually it's looking fairly nice. I don't know how well that's coming out on the camera there, but we'll go ahead, clean this up, and we're going to repeat the same kind of a pattern and go from there. So I'm sure you don't want to be bored watching me do this all over again, so we'll cut away and come back in a little bit and see how things are going. I think this time we'll let it sit on there for about 45 minutes this time. Alright, well, we let this sit for another 45 minutes with that on there. So let's go ahead and wipe some of that off and see how it's looking now. Oh, that's looking nice. I like that. Well, what do you think? Starting to look pretty good there. we're gonna go ahead and go wash this off. Be right back. All right, well, you remember this is how both sides looked after just doing the first one with the vinegar. And now that's what it looks like after we did the striping with the mustard. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn it over, and we're going to do this side, and hopefully it comes out looking just as good as the other side. So we're going to do a little bit thicker on this side though, and I'm sure you don't want to watch me sit there and put mustard on this thing, so we'll cut away or fast forward through this. Alright, well, we got that on there. We'll let that sit. Just like the first one, we'll let that sit for about 30 minutes and then come back, wipe it off, and then we'll do another coat. Alright, well, this is the first layer from the second side. Go ahead and wipe that off a little bit. There you go. Still got a little mustard on there. I'll have to go wash this off. I don't know how well that shows up on there, but now we're going to go ahead and do another layer and get back to you. I know you don't want to watch all this, but okay, well, we got the second coat on there. We'll go ahead and let that sit, and we'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, well, we're back. This has sat for a while. Go ahead and just clean some of this off. I'll tell you what, let me go run to the sink, wash this off, and we'll get right back to you. Alright, well, we got it all wiped off. Let you take a look at this. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you ever done this to a knife? If so, what was your results and how did you like it? Now, I'm going to do one more thing because this is going to be a gift. And so I'm going to do some initials on here. It's going to be a Christmas gift. So I'm going to do some initials on here of the person that I'm going to be giving this to for Christmas. So, of course, I'll be doing that off camera and everything because they may be watching this. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that little subscribe bar down there and then click that little bell icon. That way you'll be notified next time we upload a video. In the comments down below, please, if there's something you would like to see or need information about or want to know, and if I think I can help you, I'll let you know down below. Now, up in the cards up here, you can go up there and click on those, and I've got a link to the video I did unboxing this and the K-bar sheath. This here, and there'll also be a link to the Mora knife that I did. Now the Mora I just did all black because that's just going to be, in fact I got it right here, it's just going to be a all around utility knife for me. You can see how black that is. That was nice and shiny, and I did that, and then I put a light coat of oil on it. But this will help not prevent, but retard any kind of rusting or anything. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bell, and until next time, stay prepared. And thank you for coming by and watching.